Hello, today I'll be showing you how to work with Open Babel Toolkit. The Open Babel you can download it from the openbabel.org.wiki.main page. It is available in all the formats in for Mac, for Linux and for the Windows also. And apart from Open Babel, today we'll be using Open Babel to learn how we can filter compounds. For example, in particular in this assignment you have a dataset of mutagenic compounds, and according to a great paper from Cassius, they have identified a lot of mutagenic toxicophores. This toxicophores can be represented as SMARTS, and which is presented here in this supporting information. And just like for specific arom nitro, you just write it smarts as this. A specific arom amine is this is for aromatic compound, aromatic ring, and an amine group. Simple as that. There are 29 toxicophores which has been here. So today our job is to use this smart string to filter compounds using Open Babel. So let's see what we need to do. uh, So we need to collect the toxicophos marks from this publication here, and then we can download some malaria data sets or some any bioassay data sets from PubChem. So PubChem is a repository for bioassay results, and it's a huge repository of billions of compounds. So you type in any assay. For example, I have given some ID names uh, here. So this is a Novartis-based inhibition of Plasmodium falciparum drug-resistant proliferation erythrocyte-based infection assay. So it contains the active molecules, some inconclusive molecules, and you can download the active molecules from this from this website as SDF format files. So for example, go to this page and then structure download and download in SDF gzip in the gzip format. So since I have downloaded a dataset, I won't download it again. Uh, and the installation of this of the Open Babel tool is pretty easy, and you just download it and just run it. So it's very easy, and it can be used in command line interface also, as well as in the GUI format in Windows. The Mac provides an iBabel, and it also provides a graphical user interface. So actually I'll be using the command line interface in Mac to show you how I can filter molecules. Let me show you. So the basic the documentation page of Mac of the Open Babel is here. You can see a lot of functions in command line form, like you have to type either obabel or babel. Obabel is the latest that executable file you need to type, and then the normal command line functions. Say for example here, if you want to convert molecules from multiple input files from various formats, you just type openbabel ethanol.xyz and then acetyl.sdf, and these are the files of compounds, and you convert it into all these compounds into smiles. Say for example, if you want to generate 3D conformations of compounds, you just give the smile string and then dash dash gen 3D. So here's a list of all these kinds of functions here, which can be used in command line format for using command line format to work with Open Babel. So our work today is to filter a lot of molecules based on those toxicophore smiles. So so why is that? Because mutagenesis is one of the adverse effects of compounds, which prevent a compound to be a marketable drug. So it was a very old paper from the Scazias et al. With they have identified 29 toxicophores, and they have created a mutagenicity data set of 44, approximately like 4400 molecules, and it's a pretty good set to just check whether which molecules are mutagenic and non-mutagenic. So let me show you how I use this smart string from this publication to filter compounds. So here you can see when you type this Open Babel, your input molecule is mymols.sdf and you output the molecules in SDF formatted file, and the minus V is used. Suppose you want the compounds which do not match the SMARTS pattern of this bromobenzene. So then those molecules will get filtered out. And suppose you want compounds which matches the SMARTS pattern of bromobenzene. So those compounds will be filtered out. You can also use multiple SMARTS pattern in a molecule for filtering. For example, it's down in the web page where here you have the smarts, the babel or o babel filter sdf. You want the output in smiles, then type the filter comma command along with that s, or you can also remove the equal to sign. Is just optional, so just for better representation of this command. So here in this case the comma the compound filters this cyanide and uh, this nitrogen N plus, whether the compound contains CN and not N plus. So all these compounds will get filtered. So in our project, in our assignment, uh, I have this already and generated the files for this SDF in smiles format, and you can output it using -o output.smi. So this is obabel 449.sdf. Then you want the output in smiles, and you filter the compounds which contains nh2-n and not contain nh2na. So let us see on the screen which are those compounds, and after filtering the big set. So you can see the compounds and their PubChem CIDs which get represented here. Suppose you want the compounds which contain both the SMARTS patterns. So you just remove this not equals to sign and just see. So it shows you the 4 molecules which contains both this SMARTS pattern. So suppose you want to check which are the molecules which contains only this pattern. Uh, So in the full data set of around 4,500 molecules or so, it contains only 4 molecules which matches the SMARTS here. So you can use this on different toxicophores and just filter a lot of uh, compounds based on the toxicophore and get a number of molecules which passes the toxicophore and which will represent the compounds as mutagenic. So mhm. So you can output the files in a different file in a small text format, and you have seen these four molecules got converted. So to see this, you can use which are the molecules got converted. You can use the normal Marvin sketcher from Chemaxon or Instant JChem. You can use this or uh, just use Marvin view to see the molecules. Yeah. See, these are the four molecules. See, they have that SMARTS pattern inside, and these four molecules might show mutagenicity in your bioassay dataset. The Open Babel has other lots of function you can go through. You can use Inchi descriptors. You can use other, based on the molecular weight, you can filter. Based on log P, you can filter a lot of other compounds and rotatable bonds and all. You can also use the Bible, which is the Babel API in Python, and uh, I will give a link to how to use the Bible uh, to filter the compounds in my next video. Thank you.